Hi, my name is Celeste Kirby. I used to do a lot of things, one of which was a public speaking professor, and I loved it. I spent 15 years trying to teach college and only got to do it for one term. Kind of a rip. And then, of course, I got multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia, and now I live in a retirement center. But I'm going to give you a few tips of public speaking, which I'm not doing myself right now because it's a little bit of a different format and my circumstances have changed. For example, I would say to give the like an ABC approach when you're looking at a group. You look at a group over here, B, the group in the middle, and C, a group over here. And you're going to kind of want to walk a little bit in a triangle, but make it look natural. Now, I'm not going to do that because A, I don't know where to look, and B, I'm in a wheelchair now, so we're doing it from my couch. But look at each group. Don't make extended eye contact with anyone. It makes people uncomfortable. But look at each area of the room briefly before moving on. Public speaking is as much of a science as it is an art. In live theater, you have to overact. You can't show surprise by like that, like you could on television if you were a television actor. If you were a live theater actor, you have to show surprise by overacting. Oh! I had a game I used to play with my students when if they weren't overacting enough, I would yell Shatner, and they would have to overact whatever they were doing. But here's the rub. You have to overact it, but make it look natural. So, public speaking is an art. You have to overact it, but make it look natural. But it's also a science in as much as it has to flow naturally. You go from intro to body to conclusion. You tell them what you're going to tell them. You tell them what you told them. It's a very scientific approach. But you do it with overacting, but you do it, but you make it look natural. And it takes practice. My sensei used to say, practice makes permanent. Not practice makes perfect, but practice makes permanent. So when he would notice me doing something incorrectly, a kata that I would do wrong, which I could fight really well, but I kind of got hung up on the katas, he would correct me and make me practice the kata perfectly for like an hour before I was allowed to practice it at home. Because he did not want me practicing incorrectly at home. Because practice makes permanent. So, in order to get to be a better public speaker, you have to practice a lot. And it's going to make permanent, but you have to make it better. Each time you do it, make it better. Because perfect practice makes perfect. But nobody's perfect, right? So, those are my tips for the day. Do the ABC approach. Overact, but make it look natural. We'll come back at you another time.